yeah, it's like I don't know. It's like the stories don't match up.
Sorry, there's a question from a Trace Colorado and wanting to know what doxing means. So doxing is basically releasing where your location is.
Yes, yes. People can dox you. So
Oh,
doxing is releasing your location, releasing your name, releasing like private information that you have not made public. But it also can be public information as long as it's done. The thing about doxing is it's done with malicious intent. If there's
yeah.
malicious intent behind it, that's what's considered as doxing. So, for example, if Elphaba is out in the street and there are signposts everywhere, that's not doxing. Elphaba has released that information themselves.
Yeah.
Now, if somebody, then if Elphaba is on somebody, now how do I word this correctly? If so, like Alphaba's house number, for example, Alphaba's actual address and house has been leaked. I think that's actually happened. Now, if Alphaba's house has been shown, but it's been done under the impression of this is where this asshole lives. That's with malicious intent. But if Alphaba has released that information already, that's not really considered doxing. If somebody released my address, that would be considered doxing because nobody knows where I live. I hope I explained that correctly. I'm hoping I explained that correctly.
It's releasing it with malicious intent, basically.
Yeah, basically, yeah. I was trying to give an example, but using E as the example
Yeah.
is difficult to
Yeah.
do. It's difficult to do because Alphaba doxes herself, so it's like, oh, Jesus.
Yes, I suppose so. Yeah, I suppose you are right.
So we are at 5:17. I don't know whether Amber's still live or not. But if it's already out there, can't be malicious. No, not really.
I mean, the
It
thing
can
is,
it
it's
can be.
difficult if it's already out there and then you then go and share that information, then it can be malicious.
Okay, so okay, so
Oh, she's offline now, Amber.
Amber's gone offline. Okay, yeah. So with the whole malicious intent thing. Okay, so if, for example, I'm not gonna do it, but this is hypothetical. If, for example, I'm like, okay, you asshole motherfucker, Elphaba, here's Elphaba's address. Let's fucking go. That would be considered doxing because I'm now using Alphaba's address with malicious intent. I'm making a threat along with that dox, along with sharing that address. Even though Alphaba has shared that address, I'm using it with malicious intent.
It's. I think that doxing is more like if for instance, if Elphaba was live and she was in a nightclub, and somebody's gone into that live and said, right, Elphaba's at this location, and they've gone, right, everybody, she's at this location. We need to phone up this club and tell them what she's really like, get her kicked out and all that sort of thing. That's kind of doxing.
Yeah, in a sort of roundabout way, yeah. Even though Alphaba has put that out there herself,
Yeah, exactly. Under no circumstances has anybody sort of doxed Elphaba. She does it herself.
she does do it herself. Thank you for following the live, Tony. She does do it herself, and that's where the problem lies. But then Alphaba wants to hide her hand, so to speak, and go, everyone's attacking me, everyone's doing this to me. It's like, ugh, well, you put yourself in the firing line to do that. You know what I mean? And that's a problem. Thank you for sharing the live.
Yeah, Maria's address has been out for a long, long time.
Yeah, it has. I mean, I've never gone looking because I don't particularly want to. I just know the area. That's all I know.
It's out there.
It is out there.
Yeah.
It is out there. Alphabet's come on and said it's out there. And you know,
The thing is with Elphaba though, she knows it's out there, but she would refer to somebody where it can be found. That's what she's like.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Alphabet, like, she doesn't help herself with it because it's just like, girl, which is terrifying for the neighbors. Yes, and Alphabet used that as a weapon against the neighbor, Lexi, when they went off.
She did, yeah. That's awful what she's done to
Yeah,
that lady.
mind the runner says, let's be reminded, please don't dox or go to Maria's home. Stalking is not okay, regardless of how we feel. Yes, yes. Um, yeah, it was. Yeah, it was truly terrifying what Alphabet did. Um, you know, but Alphabet wants to move to London. Um, I will turn around and say that I'm going to do another 20 minutes because we're almost at 5 hours, and then I'm going to come off. I need to go and get some food, coffee, food, and a nap. Joshy needs a nap. Joshy always needs a nap. London will be worse. Yeah, London will be worse. The reason why London will be worse is because there's more people.
I just don't think she'd go to London because I don't think she's got any contacts there much anymore now. Especially with the Corn House, because that was the place that she relied on going, because she went back and forth there quite a few times, didn't she?
Yeah.
Over a long period of time. So that was her go-to place, and now that's gone. I'm thinking she's actually going to struggle trying to find
Yeah.
a location in London unless she goes and stays at a hotel or hostel on her own penny.
Yeah. I do think that too, yeah. Elphaba has burned bridges in London, Cardiff, Manchester, Bristol. Who would house her? But that's a good question. You know, who would? Who would house her? You know what I mean? Who would house Elphaba? The front of us is a lot stronger than Devon. Yeah, I know, Haley. You know, look, don't mess with Londoners. You don't mess with Londoners.
Oh, I'm a Londoner born and bred.
Oh, you're a Londoner born and bred. See, by the time I said I was born in Birmingham, and I know London and Birmingham are like an hour away from each other, I think.
Give or take.
Yeah, give or take, I think. I've only passed through London. I've never actually stayed in London, I don't think. I judge areas. Wait. HMP when.
The thing is, what Elphaba said is that the reasons why they wanted to go to places like London and Manchester is because it has a bigger scene in which she believes Barnstable is a boring area for her now, because there's nothing there for her to do, even though she went out clubbing on Saturday night. But she just feels that she needs loads of people, but then complains that there's loads of people around her because it's too many. I don't get it.
Yeah, I know. Hey, quirky cat. Hello. Sorry I've missed you, love. I've been live for like a long, long time. No. We don't want E back in Manchester. No, I know. By the way, I was watching some drag queens from Manchester. I think they were trying to. It was a funny thing of like trying to find out who a drag queen was, and somebody said, "Is it E?" And they were, the responses. Like, I think Alphaba's pissed off some drag queens, and I found that by accident. I was searching drag queens.
She wouldn't be welcome much back in Manchester anyway, because the clubbing scene there, they all are aware of her, and she's been banned from every single club in Manchester anyway.
But like, hasn't that happened in London yet? I mean, like
No, because there's too many clubs and everything in London and as itself.
Right, yeah. I mean, Birmingham.
Unless, the only place that she could really be banned from in London is probably Soho, which is a big gay scene in London as it is anyway.
Yeah, it is, yeah. It is. You're not
So,
welcome.
the main reason why E got banned from the clubs in Manchester was because mostly her drunken scene, and I think there was an incident in which correct me wrong, but she went into a female's toilets, didn't go into a cubicle, but ended up getting their genitalia out and urinating in a sink instead. And that was why she was banned from the clubs in Manchester.
Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Oh,
You could say Covent Garden, but if we're talking about the scene that they go to the clubs and it being drag scenes and LGBT scenes, then Soho is the sort of place in London to really go to for that.
yeah, it is, yeah. It is.
Yeah, exactly. That's Paul Ewing, exactly. Yeah, they
Yeah.
expose themselves in the toilet.
But why? I don't. This is the reason why Elphaba gets into trouble. Why do that?
I asked a drag in Manny if would use ease brushes. I got asked would I like to see the bottom canal.
Ouch, they came in hard. Holy shit. Oh. As in, the like, I'm guessing this was after the ISO Clean advertisement. Oh, wow. That's a very visceral response. Would I like to see the bottom of the canal? That's a very visceral response. Really, Martin, they want to just keep Alphabet away from two brewers in Clever
That's
Man.
an interesting then. So Cheryl, I'm just responding back to your comment there, saying I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do nothing if you saw it in a women's. So if you saw Elphaba literally getting their bits out and urinating in a sink in a women's toilet, you're telling me you wouldn't do anything about that? That's quite interesting.
I mean, what would you do? Especially if you're drunk, would you? I mean, especially if you're drunk, like, would you be too shocked to be like,
I mean, you would say something, wouldn't you?
I mean, you'd say something, yes, you'd definitely say something. You'd definitely say something, I believe. Slap it.
Yeah, she is banned from the village in Manchester. That's right. Yeah, the what I call the clubbing strip. That's where she's banned from. All the clubs there.
Just wild that she manages to get banned from everywhere. Damn. Damn. Would 18, 22-year-old though? Wait, I'm confused.
Yeah, I'm confused. What do you mean? Would 18 to 22-year-old though?
Oh, you mean like in the nightclub with an 18 or 22-year-old say anything or do anything? Um, oh, it depends. It depends on your personality. Say something if he did in the nightclub. It depends on your personality. Some people, some 18, 22-year-olds are very feisty, very in your face, so they probably would. Then there are others who probably, very bit more tame, so they probably wouldn't necessarily say anything to Alpha themselves, but they might go to the club, like barman or
Bouncers,
the bouncer, sorry, or the
staff at the
staff, yeah,
club.
the staff there, to say something. Yeah, plus like they are 6 foot, so it may be, there may be.
Me personally, I don't care what age I would be, but you would say that's fucking disgusting. Get out or something like that, wouldn't you? Surely.
Oh yeah, yeah, you would. You'd be like, no thanks. I mean, I would, but that's because I got a mouth on me. But if I caught you doing that, they would definitely reach those high notes for defying bloody gravity. Katie says, how has the GoFundMe not been taken down? So many people have reported. I think it takes time, Katie. I think it does take.
It it does make you wonder, because there has been a lot of people that have reported
Yes.
that.
It does make you think, and it does make you wonder, like, what are they doing, you know? Because at the end of the day, like, it is a fraudulent GoFundMe. It is. It's a fraudulent GoFundMe. GoFundMe has to review all the reports. Yeah, they do, Lexi. And I think that they're going to take their time with it, especially with all the evidence that Elphaba keeps on giving them. Elphaba keeps on giving people more and more evidence. And they don't even realize it, I don't think. Yeah, I think a lot of people are in talks with different GoFundMe agencies. Hello, The Observer. Hello. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. You have to admit that washing machine moves around the kitchen more than he moves places. That washing machine. Does Maria put bricks in there? I need to know.
It's got to be. It has to be something along those lines, because that is the most awful sound going, that washing machine.
It really is. It really is.
She does it on purpose.
I think what that
She does it now because she knows it's become. She knows it's become. Is like.
Yeah, exactly.
Accountability.
Hey, Defying Accountability. Hello. Alphaba's collecting GoFundMe fundraisers as if they were Pokemon cards.
Yeah, I mean, what's happened with all of them?
Oh, they've still got them. They were showing them the other day, weren't they? All the Mew ones.
Oh, really?
All the Mew ones. Hey, Ellie. They were showing all the Mew ones, which, by the way, I really want to question E, because Mew is older, or at least the conception of Mew is older than E. I'm like, Mew's your favourite Pokemon. Okay, tell me something about the Pokemon then. Go for it, E.
You've gone way off par with me here. I have not got a clue about Pokemon.
That's okay. Like I said, I might change my name to Josh the Nerd. I'm such a nerd. Oh, we've dropped below 500 people. We have dropped below 500.
Oh, yes, we have indeed.
We have indeed, yes. We've dropped below 500. It's Defying Accountability.
Hi, Defined Accountability. You're up, my love. It's been a busy few days for us content creators.
God, yeah. Like, okay, so like, I was looking at my profile, and I'm like, oh my god, there's so many videos of Elphaba. I'm like, oh, I'm trying to do other content, but Elphaba just does so much on a daily basis.
The thing is, Josh, it's like what I said earlier. It kind of, like, when I messaged that person who has gifted £10 to Elphaba on GoFundMe, and I got in contact with that person only on the pure fact because I saw that they had a child with autism, and the things that Elphaba has done in line about all those disabilities. And she replies back saying that she doesn't know sort of anything about Elphaba, but felt sorry for her. And it kind of makes me think, how on earth has anybody on TikTok world not seen a story about Elphaba? I'm sorry. It's pure denial that you've not seen anything about this person. And it's all negative. Nothing is ever positive about Elphaba.
It's not. It really isn't. It's like nothing really is positive. Like, from what I've seen, nothing is really positive. Although I did see a video of, there was a guy with blue hair, and Elphaba was in there, or at theirs, and they were singing. I saw that. I can't remember his name though. Obviously, real theatre actors are real people. They must see their lives and work them. Yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Like, people all you need to do is just do a search of Elphaba Orion Dorothy, and hundreds of videos come up, hundreds,
Mm.
because people generally want to help until they see who E really is. And I think there is an element to that. There is an element to people wanting to gift people to genuinely help, because Elphaba does put on the victim card really strong. Really
Oh, and
strong.
easily as well.
You know, it's all like, oh, my life is so difficult. My life is so this. I want to move. I want to transition. I want to do this. I want to do that. And I'm like, people do fall for that. People do genuinely want to help. And that's like, this is where Elphaba is a scam artist. And people like Elphaba prey on vulnerable people, prey on the fact that people who are loving and caring and kind, people like Elphaba prey on that, and they, you know.
It's like another thing with this GoFundMe as well. She's now obviously trying to promote products, include makeup products on their TikTok shop thing. And she done a video on it trying to promote these items, and you just full well know that they've not. And see, now women will know, who wear makeup, know that you've got to cleanse your skin first, moisturize it, serum it if needs be, before you start caking on makeup on your face.
Yeah,
Alphabet have been live all that time because they're still wearing the same t-shirt they've been wearing all week. So you know that she's not washed her face or washed her hair or anything like that. But she's taken the time out to try and to promote these items. Who on God's earth would think, yeah, this is a brilliant product to show on my face that I've now got spots or whatever she's got creating on her face at that point? To honestly think that that is a good product to buy, I do not know.
I mean, from what I understand, she started putting like moisturizer on, or some kind of cream, something. I saw that the other day.
Well, it started to do that way. Now, she goes through phases where she has to buy expensive products. So she'll go, and we saw at one stage that she had Charlotte Tilbury's moisturising cream. Now, with that, it's bound to have some sort of chemical products within that. With somebody that complains that they have such a really bad skin condition, you wouldn't be using the likes of Charlotte Tilbury to put all over your face. Yeah, she won't be able to afford it now anyway, but you just wouldn't be able to put that sort of stuff on your face. The thing is, she goes on and on about this skin condition, yet seems to be that she never applies anything to it to try and prevent it from happening.
Right, exactly. There's no way they can be totally skinned. No, I don't think they're totally skinned. They're trying to make out that they're totally skinned, but I don't think they are. It's called washing. Well, that's another good thing as well. Shay says it's cystic acne, not HS. Didn't they show their medical records, and it was
That was doxed.
what was
That was
that?
fake. That was fake.
Why was it fake?
Because she edited it.
I mean, she did edit it, yeah.
Apart from she missed out about the genital area that she had an infection on at the time. She forgot to edit that bit out.
I mean, yeah, she did forget to edit that. But she changed, because it came up as something else, and she changed it to HS because she put it in the comment. She wrote a comment about it. Acne vulgaris was listed on the. That's it. Acne vulgaris. That's the one. But like, that put me right off my feet. Sorry, Victoria. Define accountability.
Trigger warning.
Trigger warning. Yeah, She going like
we could really put Victoria off and show examples if you really want to.
that's gonna put me off my food. I can't believe anything E shows as medical documentation. Well, that's
Exactly.
true, Lexi. That's very true. And no more sausage for me too now. like I've got
Yeah,
very
but
sensitive skin as well, like because of all my freaking skin conditions. But I've got very dry skin, so I have to put a lot of water and a lot of not just moisturizer, but I have to like wash my face a lot to get moisture back into my face.
yeah, especially this time of the year with winter because it dries out your skin anyway.
Yeah, and I have breakouts. Well, I'll admit that I have breakouts because like as much as I do try and like keep up with the skincare as much as I possibly can, it doesn't prevent, it doesn't stop it. But the problem is that Elphaba sits there in that same goddamn t-shirt for days at a time,
Yeah,
and
it's disgusting and sleeps in it.
I was gonna say not only she doesn't take it off,
Yeah,
like, and that is going to cause spots. That is going to cause skin irritation, especially if you are already having sensitive skin issues. It's going to exacerbate it even more.
so, in regards to Victoria, who just said no more sausages for me, just think, Victoria, that your sausages are probably cleaner than Elphaba's sausage.
It's the fact that he's saying they want to transition again, and that's why they want to move. Yeah, when a few weeks ago they said they didn't. Right, Katie? Yeah, no, that's also getting a lot of people's backs up. And he says when they left and went to the Barbican, it's because they needed college and transition. Yep. And what did they do then? Oh, they sniffed and went and got drunk.
I mean, to think though that the poor people that have been lured into Elphaba's lives at that place, who clearly were helping her out in the story that she was telling these people, to go into recording this so-called song that they had a remix on, which again we've never heard of it.
I know we heard the recording. Have you not heard the recording? Oh, I'm gonna have to find that. Have you not heard the recording of it? I think you may be muted. They have more opportunities to make their life better than anyone I know and squandered it. Yeah. Hey, Jackie, hello. I won't be on live much longer. I've been live for like 5 hours. Joshy needs food and sleep. Can people hear me? I'm hoping people can hear me. Apparently, Elphaba had issues with copyright but has endorsement from the composer. Yeah, that was a lie. That was a lie. We all know that was a lie, yeah? Because they're trying to sing songs and literally trying to release... Right, here's the issue. Right, okay, let me give you a little nerd example, okay? Let me give you a little nerd example. Right. I'm going to use I can't remember whether it was Pokemon or Sonic. It's one of the two. I think it's Sonic actually. For those of you who are Sonic nerds like me, I bet you none of you are. But anyway, I'll give you. So there was a game in 2006 called Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic 06, and it was really, really, really bad. Glitches galore. The story, the levels were fine. It was just all the glitches and everything like that. Now, a fan has recreated that from the ground up. It's called Sonic Project 06, I think. Now, they have released it, but they released it without making any money. It's free. It's free to download, it's free to use, and it's free to play. That's how you do it. That's Elphaba was trying to make money of a cover of Defying Gravity. The minute you start trying to make money is how you get screwed over from copyright. It's like, that was my tangent. I don't know whether like you're having some audio issues, not Alpha supporter.
I'm back now. Sorry, I had a phone call just midway speaking. That's why it got cut off.
Oh, okay. You rage quit the Sonic game. Yeah, a lot of people did. I rage quit it back then. I've still got the copy, but I rage quit it back then as well. But there is Project 06.
Have you also heard, just obviously just changing the subject a little bit, obviously there was an announcement to say that there's going to be a Wicked 2 out in November.
Yeah, Wicked for Good.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Wicked for Good is what it's called, yeah.
Oh, right, okay. So it was also announced, because I watch Graham Norton show, and Ariana Grande was on it, funny enough.
Oh, yeah.
And what she announced it being is that there is going to be brand new songs, which even not Wicked the stage show has even got.
Oh.
But the writer, oh God, what's his name? Elphaba keeps on talking about him. The actual writer of
Stephen something. Schwartz?
It's Schwartz, that's it, Stephen Schwartz.
Mm-hmm.
So he's actually wrote brand new songs that will be released for the film Wicked 2 that comes out in November.
Oh, cool.
God fucking help us when Elphaba gets hold of those.
I know. Oh, by the way, Lexi, Alexi says I will never touch it ever again. Try Project 06. That seems to be good. I haven't tried it myself yet, but I've seen gameplay. I don't know. That means Alpha going to be learning new songs. Yes, Victoria, it does. Yes. It does. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Steve says they'll learn them word for word. Yeah, they will.
Yeah.
More songs to destroy. So, I'm going to get out of here, but we're at 495. 509,495 right now. Yeah, I'm just about to leave, Ruby. Thank you for coming up. Not an
Elfie supporter.
Not an Elfie supporter, sorry. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I'm signing off as well too, but I'm glad you've done well today, Josh. And everybody that's in the live at the moment, please unfollow Elphaba's TikTok page, report it, share it, do whatever you can.
Yeah.
To try and get these followers down as much as we can.